And it is getting a little late, but I really wanted to make this video because the video that I had recorded and made live for today didn't have volume. So I have to just make sure that I'm double checking whether I'm muted or not when I record these videos, because this is the second time that's happened to me. So I was very disappointed because that was the video where I was celebrating the fact that I've posted over 100 videos on YouTube. Woo! I was not sure that I would get to this point. There have been many times where I've wanted to check out and not continue this journey, but I am definitely in this for the long haul, for all of the ups and downs. And I'm so grateful to the people that have subscribed to my channel recently. There's been so many of you, and also the people that subscribed, a year ago when I started, which wasn't that long ago, where I started posting sincerely, probably about February of this year, to be perfectly honest. I did make a video or two at the end of last year, but this is the year where I really decided that I was going to post consistently on YouTube and just really make a real effort to establish a channel. So I'm really excited about where we are now and about the journey ahead. There are a lot of, challenges with making YouTube videos. For instance, sometimes you don't notice that you're muted in the video after you've recorded like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And that's really annoying. And just the time it takes to upload videos, all the things, right? There's a lot of things to discourage you from continuing on this YouTube journey. But I am not giving up. I'm going to fight through all of the challenges and just keep showing up for you all. And yeah, just let me know what videos you like. Let me know what content you would like for me to make. I have tons of ideas. I'm never going to run out of ideas because I do a lot of things in my life. I have a lot of interests, and so I'm going to just make videos based on those things. But I certainly would love to hear your feedback for videos that you would like to see. Let's see, my next video that will go live on, tomorrow's Wednesday, the 25th. My next video is going to go live on Thursday, February 26th. So look out for that. That video is going to be about a new AI tool that I've been using called Nano Banana. It's part of the Gemini platform. So I'm sure a lot of people have heard of Gemini. Gemini like pops up everywhere online, on Google and everything. And so Nano Banana is just within Gemini. And I've been messing around with that. It's taken me a long, long time to finally get the product that I wanted from that, which is professional grade photos. But I've been successful in doing that. I've made probably 8 to 10 really incredible photos through Nano Banana. And it was challenging. I spent hours the first time that I was messing around with it. And even, recently when I was doing some other things with it, it's taken me hours. Like it's been a process, and it'll continue to be that way. When you're experimenting and trying to figure out things, it takes time. But one of the challenges that I ran into was just an issue that I think exists in general across the internet and technology, is that I think there is it struggles with adapting darker features like the skin color of darker skinned people, our nose shape, our lip curvature, chins, facial structures. It just has a harder time generating images that reflect that, because I think that the base is probably white people. I'm assuming with a lot of this technology, I'm sure of it actually. So I had to really be elaborate in the prompts that I was generating to get the photos right. So there's a lot of refining, there's a lot of reprompting, and now I'm in the process of developing my own set of prompts for Nano Banana to generate photos or portraits. And these are going to be really extensive prompts, y'all, because I've learned the lesson after hours of tinkering with this system. I've learned how detailed the prompts need to be, the specific things that need to be mentioned for darker skin color. It's just been an experience. So I'm going to make it easier for the people moving ahead that are interested in this technology. So it'll be really cool. I'm going to show you the photos that I have generated with Nano Banana, and I've been super impressed with them. I'm using them on all of my social media pages right now. So don't miss that video on Thursday. And yeah, I don't know what the next video is going to be after that. I need to figure that out, this week. But you can expect the daily lifestyle shorts every day on this channel, and then the longer form videos every other day. That's the current schedule. So check it out, engage, watch them all the way through, leave a comment, let me know what you're feeling. Let me know if you have juxtaposing opinions. I am here for all of it. Tonight, I actually, I'm losing my voice. I was a part of a debate. It was a debate that was supposed to take place in person in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I was going to fly there. I would be there if it had worked out the way that it was intended. I would be in Cambridge, Massachusetts right now. I wasn't supposed to come back until Thursday. But the East Coast has been hit with a major winter storm, and so all of the flights were canceled. There was just no flights up until today, or up until tomorrow, Wednesday, and the event was today. So we had to move it on Zoom. But it was a debate. It was kind of an Oxford-style debate about the successes and failures of the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, if you've followed my channel, or if you know me at all, if you've Googled me or something, then you may know that I was a part of the Black Lives Matter movement. I started a chapter in my town that I led for 4 years, from 2015 to 2019. I was a part of the strategy table of the Black Lives Matter Global Network that consisted of 20 to 25 founders and co-founders of chapters across the country. So I was really heavily involved, and I would say, honestly, that I was a major figure in the global network for the time that I was active. So I was arguing in the affirmative that I thought the Black Lives Matter movement was successful. And I had a partner who was also arguing the affirmative. And then there were two people that were arguing that the Black Lives Matter movement was a failure or not a success. So a very binary argument in the first place, right? There's always nuance. There's, and that definitely came out in the debate. But I really enjoyed putting together my talking points and just having the discussion and just bringing in the research. Me, I was being specifically called out in some of the rebuttals by the opposing side. They're like, in response to what Evelyn said, and they were, talking about my academic framing and stuff like that. I was like, okay, and so I it's fine. That is the perspective that I'm coming from. I'm going to try to bring in some evidence and data and research, when I'm trying to make arguments. I think that's the thing to do, right? But in the end, the audience that was there, that attended, at least the ones that were there at the end to do the voting for who won the debate, quote unquote, they ended up going with the opposition. So I didn't agree with that result, but that was the result. But I thought we laid out an incredible argument. And when the video is available, when the recording is available, I think I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to post the whole thing. It's pretty long, but I will. I was thinking of using Opus Clips, another AI tool. I was thinking of using that to just pull out segments of the debate, and I could probably have a series of different videos, and then you'll be able to see the different arguments, not just mine, but the points that other people were making, because it really was dynamic and nuanced, and there were some really good questions from the audience and all that. So that's what I did tonight. So I'm really tired. I have a short that I need to upload about hibiscus juice. Sometimes these videos get real random, right? We have to make the content however we can. So especially my shorts, that's just like whatever is happening in my life that day. So look out for my short in a few minutes. It'll go live about delicious hibiscus juice that you should you should drink, and it's really good for iftar and suhoor for Muslims who are observing Ramadan. It's really yummy. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for checking out my channel, for being here, for subscribing. We have many more videos to go, many more subscribers to go. And thank you 3,000 times to each of you. And I will see you later. Peace. If I can figure out how to stop this video, then we'll be out of here.